What if a single car could save an entire legacy brand? Welcome to Winds of Thought. Today, we're getting behind the wheel of the 2026 Skoda Elroq, a vehicle that carries a massive weight on its shoulders. It's not just another new EV, it's Europe's direct answer to a wave of affordable, tech-heavy electric cars from China. The question is, can this Czech contender do more than just compete? Can it actually win? We're going to explore every angle: the price, the practicality, the missing features, and crucially, how it feels to drive, to see if the Elroq is a genuine bargain or a compromise in disguise. First, let's talk numbers, because in this segment, price is everything. Skoda has pushed hard to make this cost-effective, which is tough when you're building in Europe and not in China. The entry-level 60 Select model starts just under $50,000, but that gets you a smaller battery. The one you see here is the Elroq 85. This version rings in at just under $60,000 before on-road costs, and it packs a 77 kWh usable battery. The claim is over 520 kilometers of range, which, if true, is seriously impressive. There's also a more expensive 130 years edition, but at nearly $70,000, you start entering a different league. The real competitor for this 85, the Kia EV3. They're incredibly close on paper, but the Skoda promises something intangible, a true European driving DNA. Is that worth the potential premium? We'll find out. Now, onto the design. Stepping outside, it's clear the Elroq is a handsome car. It's got a clean, blocky, minimalist style that works really well. The new spelled-out Skoda badge looks modern, the LED lighting is sharp, and the overall stance is confident without being overly aggressive. In this plain white, it might look a bit like a rental fleet special, but the design itself is a quiet success. It's understated but attractive. Here's the fascinating engineering story. Under the skin, this car shares its core platform and a 2,765mm wheelbase with the larger, more expensive Skoda Enyaq. Yet, by dramatically shortening the front and rear overhangs, they've made the Elroq 170mm shorter in total length. That's clever packaging. You get Enyaq-like interior space in a more compact footprint. The wheels on this model are very aerodynamic but perhaps not the most beautiful choice, fitted with Hankook tires designed for rev efficiency and quietness. You'll notice some cost cutting, though. There's no 360-degree camera here, a feature you can find on much cheaper cars now. Keyless entry is present, and you get roof rails and dark privacy glass to boost the SUV look. Around the back, the story continues. The LED taillights look great, and the rear bumper has a sporty, aggressive shape we like. But you'll be manually opening the tailgate. No power function here, though it does have decent gas struts. Open it up, and you find 470 liters of boot space. It's a very practical, square-shaped area with a reversible mat, side bins, hooks, and a 12-volt socket. Fold the seats, and you get over 1,500 liters. It's less than an Enyaq or a Tesla Model Y, and it notably lacks a frunk, which the Kia EV3 has. Under the floor, there's some storage, and we have to give a shout out to the simple, clever little pull tab to lower the boot cover. It's a small touch, but it shows thoughtful design where it counts. Let's step inside the cabin. First impression, it's a mixed bag. The doors close with a solid, reassuring thunk. Our test car has this denim-like cloth upholstery. It's an interesting, durable choice, but it might not feel premium to everyone. There are soft touch materials where you need them, but in other places, you can feel that this was built to a strict budget. The seats are supportive and comfortable but fully manual, no power adjustment here. Up front, you get a wireless charger, 2 USB-C ports, and some clever, removable storage bins in the center console. The glove box is oddly small, a legacy of the fuse box location from the left-hand drive design. The steering wheel feels good, and ahead of you is a small but clear digital driver's display. The large infotainment screen is snappy and comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Climate controls are through the screen, but they're at least always accessible on a bottom bar. The physical volume slider is now backlit, which is a welcome fix. You get heated seats and a heated steering wheel, but no cooled seats, no sunroof, and as mentioned, no 360 camera. The sound system is unbranded but perfectly adequate. Now, for where this car might redeem itself, the back seats. The rear doors are massive and open wide. Space back here is excellent for the car's size, thanks to the long wheelbase. Even at 6 feet tall, I have loads of legroom and good headroom. The seats are elevated, which gives a great view forward and a comfortable, natural sitting position. There are large door bins, air vents, 2 more USB-C ports, and a fantastic center fold-down armrest with pop-out cup holders and a storage box you can remove for a flat floor. It's genuinely a great place to sit. Skoda's simply clever philosophy shines here. Alright, enough talk. It's time for the main event. How does the 2026 Skoda Elroq drive? This 85 model delivers 210 kilowatts of power and 545 Newton meters of torque to the rear wheels only. There's no all-wheel drive option in the lineup. But let's see what the rear motor can do. We've found a safe, closed location to test its acceleration. Sport mode is engaged. Safety systems are off. Let's see if there's a launch mode. And there is. Here we go. Initial push-off is gentle, almost modest. But then it surges. The power really comes in strong past the first moment. Okay, that was actually pretty brisk. A 0 to 100 km per hour time in the mid 6-second range is more than respectable for a family EV. It feels quick on the road, too. The real story, though, is the handling. This is where the European tuning stands out. The steering is precise and communicative. The car feels planted and eager through corners, with a firm but controlled ride. It's noticeably more engaging and fun than many of its softer riding Chinese rivals. You feel connected to the road. However, that engaging drive comes with a trade-off. The ride is firm. You feel more of the road surface, and it can get a bit pataway over broken pavement. This car doesn't have the adaptive dampers that you can get in an Enyaq. That's the price of its positioning. The brake pedal feel is also a bit vague, a common trait in many EVs, and it uses drum brakes at the rear. On a twisty back road, though, it's a joy. The recovery from body roll is quick, and it feels more composed and fun than, say, a Tesla Model Y, which can still feel very rigid. So, where does that leave us? What's the final verdict on the Skoda Elroq? Here's the honest breakdown. This car makes you choose. On the one hand, the spec sheet can disappoint. For close to $60,000, the lack of a power tailgate, a 360-degree camera, and some interior material choices feel like notable omissions. Compared to a Chinese competitor, you get fewer gadgets. On the other hand, the Elroq absolutely delivers where it matters for driving enthusiasts. It is engaging, efficient, and practical. It has character. If you value the driving experience above a checklist of features, this car speaks to you. It's for the person who enjoys the act of driving, even on a daily commute. For everyone else, who just wants a comfortable, feature-packed box to get from A to B, a Tesla Model Y or a BYD Seal might feel more complete. So, what do you think? Does the Skoda Elroq's brilliant driving dynamic justify its compromises? Or in 2026, do you just expect more for your money? Let us know your take in the comments below. If this deep dive helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe to Winds of Thought. Your support allows us to bring you more unfiltered reviews. Thanks for watching.